Richmond.
Barham's been handing out a bit today. A lot of forearm tackles by Barham. Out towards the outer half-back flank. Up goes McGee. Is it? Oh, Green. Green it is. Did it superbly, did Michael Green.
15-metre penalty because Jones put him down after it, Cole.
Yes, and this brings Michael Green within scoring distance. I would estimate about 45 metres out. The wind is a deciding factor in this game. Let's see what it does to this kick of Michael Green. It's a good penetrating one, but it's offline, and it's another behind to the Tigers. Gives them that valuable 20-point lead now. 15-13, 103. To Carlton 12-11, 83.
Well, it's certainly broken up that run of Carlton's just momentarily anyhow, because Carlton are really running hot. Now, Paul putting the ball into play. Oh, it's a good kick too to the centre of the ground. Green trying to get back to it, can't do it. There's Crane, brilliant in this last quarter. He's got it, shooting it right forward. Francis Burke in the van there, knocks the ball away. It's grabbed here by Carlton to get the ball across. And it's not taken by Connell. He's on the leg. What a magnificent performance. Look at him limping away. Carlton have got both reserves on the ground. There's no doubt that Connell wouldn't be there if they had another one to come on. But let's see what Connell can do. A straight kick here and Carlton be right back in business. Lining it up with deliberation. There's the kick on its way. Oh, it's offline, I think it was. Just through for a behind only. And a goal there would have made it very interesting indeed. This game has come to life for the first time. Richmond have been on top practically all the way through, led by 38 points at three-quarter time, and now Carlton are hitting back in typical fashion.
Dick Clay, the ex-Abram winger, comes downfield. In front it was almost Michael Green once again, and here comes the umpire to bounce it. Jones throws it across to umpire Robinson. Carlton's outer half-forward flank. And the crowd are really roaring at this stage as Jones hits it down, bites on with it, picks it up and left puts it straight up in the air. Comes Jesselenko. Takes it off. He goes down the flank and sends a long one goalwards. Nichols is going to Shepherd. It's hit the post. That's the second post of this term. What cruel luck for Jesselenko, who showed his uncanny skill as he got away then, and it hit the post as the captain coach was shepherding it through.
Well, what a magnificent comeback by Carlton. Clayer's got a lead out wide. It's a beautiful lead. Oh, but did Bartlett mark it inside the line? No. It was out on the full, and that was bad luck indeed. Just that little bit wide of Bartlett, and this gives Carlton a show.
Looks like Quirk.
Quirk coming in to take the free kick. It's a beautiful kick too, my word it is, but offline and out on the full, and that's a wasted one for the Blues. The wind got hold of that and really took it away. Rex Hunt to take the free kick in the last line of defence.
You can see that wind is swinging away to that outer flank. Michael Green, well done, would play it. He's been the dominant aerial man. As Mike Green, he's been a great finals occasion player. That's marked number 6 to him. They've all been good ones, taken under pressure. He was one who was even doubtful selection at one stage in the finals, but he certainly justified it with a long one downfield. Well done again in front. Who is it? Captain. The captain, yep.
Captain Hart. Look at that big crowd. What an influence he's had on the game, Blake. He's been the focal point up forward. 6 marks to Hart. He's been brilliant. My word, he has. He's kicked 3 goals so far. And he'll put this one well forward. There it is, a good penetrating one. Held up just that little bit. Big pack barn flew for it. Ball knocked away. Just look at them around the ball. Very contested, very crowded players. They all come in from all directions, and umpire Robinson says, well, this is a holy mess. The only thing I can do is to bounce it.
15 minutes have elapsed, the final quarter. The Tigers are 18 points in front as Carlton go forward through Jesselenko to take the mark in the almost about 15 metres on the defensive side of centre. It's a long kick towards half forward. A chance there for Davis. Coming to his it was Dixon. Coming back to Richmond's player there in Walsh. He has the chance to run downfield in characteristic style. He's looking for the half-forward flanker in Sheedy, but it's over his head, and it's marked by Ray. Hand pass back to Sheedy. Sheedy lines up, and from a long way out, just curls away at the last moment. Another behind for the Tigers.
Sheedy's had a great day up forward, the half-forward flank. I think he's kicked 3-3 or 3-4. 3 goals in the first quarter, and it had a big influence on this game early. 15-14 now. Richmond 104 to Carlton 12-13, 85. And we're about 17 minutes into the final quarter. Huge crowd here. about 112,000 right on their toes.
David Mackay, his opponent was pushed out. Oh, Mackay, silly boy. He threw the ball at Morris, and there's no value in that when you're trying to win a grand final and you're down 104 to 85 and there's 17 minutes gone.
Doug, Carlton have done this too much today, haven't they?
Yep. Yes, that famous professional discipline has been wanting at times, and Morris comes in. He's a glorious kick normally, but this is off direction and well off direction, just through for one behind.
Missing opportunities, Richmond, at the moment to really sew the game up. But the wind is playing havoc with that ball out there. It's very difficult to control. It eddies and moves about and is very awkward to judge the flight of it. Hall is about to put the ball into play again, going straight down the ground. Coming into it is Michael Green to take the mark again. He's been the dominant big player overhead all day. How many marks has he taken, Jack? 7 marks to Green, being a very damaging player. And he has a big show now, putting it right into attack. And that is Roberts moving down into the goal square. The big fellow could mark a 2 if it gets to him, but Green sends it forward. There's Roberts getting underneath it. He can't trap it. There's a big pack of players. In comes the brilliant Hart, hooks it around with a right foot snap. Oh, where this could be close. It's marked, isn't it, by Croswell? Yep. Croswell right on the goal line, and that was a magnificent attempt by Hart. If that had come up, it would have been a miracle goal.
Yes, that certainly was. And Croswell, the most disappointing player for the Blues today. Boots it out. Jones takes it nicely. Long hand passes Dane. No, it's well done, Dane. Out to Mackay, and they bolt into attack. Mackay goes to a good long 20 yards, kicks it badly. The chance is there for McGee. McGee fumbles. Robert Walls and McGee go head to head. Hunt kicks it badly. Pennell to Nichols. Nichols a goal. Kicks it atrociously. Had every chance in the world to be captain coach. From very good football from Pennell, and he kicked it badly. One behind to the Blues.
And a straight kick there, Doug, and my word, it would have been really on. Only 13 points the difference.
Doug and Ken, I don't think I've ever seen a player kick a goal from a standing position as occurred then with Nichols. Long kick in by Clay to the outer side. Jones almost marks. It's down to ground for Morris now to come through. Oh, Dool blocked the hand pass nicely. It's with Jezelenko. He hooks it high into the air. Down towards Nichols. And 2 Richmond players in a great mark to Clay on Richmond, the fullback, in magnificent style. Had 2 big hefty fellows alongside him, and he held it vice-like in that last line of defence. Great mark. They're the ones that win premierships. Towards the members' side, off Walsh's hands to Sheedy. Sheedy ducks nicely, sends the hand pass to Walsh again. What play on football Walsh can provide. Up towards half forward, and Stewart, left unopposed, takes the mark.
He's had the better of O'Connell. He's had the better of O'Connell.
Oh, he's thrashed him. Ken O'Connell's played a very poor game today.
Very clever, Stewart. He's got a lead out here too. It's from Barn. Barn will mark it. He's got it. He's got it within kicking range too. And a straight kick here, and I should say the Tigers would sew it up. However, a lot will depend on Neil Barn, the former 21-year-old Western Australian. Came from the Subiaco club. Lines it up about 45 metres out. There's the kick on its way. I think it's a goal. I wait on it. It hits the post. That's the 2 to Carlton, 1 to Richmond, a goal there, and I think the Tigers would have had it sewn up. They move on though to 15-16, 106 to Carlton, 12-14, 86. 20 points the difference, and we're 20 minutes into the final quarter.
Once again, Kevin Hall. I wonder, is he in his last season? He's the second senior man in the side after Nichols, but he's shown what a great finals player he is again. Kicked it out wide looking for Jones. Jones couldn't take it. Umpire's whistle is blown, a free kick to the Tigers. And that looks like a mark, was it? And it's Royce Hart then. Royce Hart. Well, what a wonderful job he's done. That's mark number 7 or 8. 7 it is. And Peter Jones was one of his opponents, so he certainly didn't have the physical advantage to Royce Hart, but once again his judgment was superb. Tries a short one out to Sproul. Beautiful kick it was. Sproul couldn't take it, and it's pushed over the line. No, it's not over the line. It's picked up, and left foot is a bad one by Green. Underneath it, awkward Dool takes a good one, couldn't hold it, and then the players fall on top of it. It's hit out wide. Down goes Rolfe, takes it well, stopped again, taken by Dool, and Dool goes off.
Holding the ball, that was the decision, and honestly, I agree with you. I think that the player going for the ball hasn't been given enough opportunity today.
No, I don't think he has, Ken. It's the hardest thing in football to get the thing, and it's easy to be a dweller. Here's Brian Quirk. Hand pass to Jezelenko. A bad hand pass by Carlton again. Intercepted nicely out there by Sheedy. Sheedy across it goes towards Hart. He's down and can't get up. And then they tumble on top of it on the boundary line. Here's Hart still with the ball and gets out and shoots it down the 10-yard square. Vin Waite punches it down and Barn breaks the mark. Waiting the late kick once again. It's too late on the scene. And Barn, who's immensely strong, takes a very telling mark, and I think that's curtains for the Blues.
If he kicks it, though.
Well, I don't know even if he gets a point. Ken, there's 20 points behind.
Yep, and we're deep into the final quarter, 22 minutes in fact. Let's watch Barn as he lines it up. Only about 20 metres out. Can he put it through? It's on its way, and I don't think he's made a mistake. He has.
It was touched
I think.
Off the boot.
Touched off the boot and through for another behind for the Tigers. That's their 17th. They've frittered away many opportunities in this last quarter. In fact, they've added 6 behinds in the term.
Barn has kicked 1-4 for the match. Good kick in by Hall is marked by Sheedy at almost on the centre side of centre half forward.
Nice to have his experience, isn't it?
Great player, Sheedy today. Has led Richmond magnificently with Hart across that half forward line. Barn again. Barn's strength coming out.
That was a bit too easy, that one, wasn't it?
No opposition whatsoever. It was reminiscent of last week, Doug. And I think that the Barn is an underrated player with his bulk and the way he can use his body in that forward line. And he's done it magnificently in this quarter particularly. He's 12 metres out, directly in front.
He can come in about another 10 if he wants to.
He's made no mistake with this one.
Second, yeah, 2 to Barn, and that really sews it up. And there's Barn looking a very happy fellow. There, a lot of the crowd leaving the ground, realising that Richmond have got it sewn up. There's the clock telling you that we're about 23 minutes into the final quarter, and 24 minutes in fact, and Richmond 16-17 now, 113 points. That's their first goal for the quarter. To Carlton 12-14, 86, and it looks as though Richmond have it sewn up and will win their 8th premiership.
Croswell's gone on the merry-go-round again. He's been moved back to full forward. Croswell's been all over the ground and hasn't in any way fulfilled the talent that Brent Croswell's got. A most disappointing season, and the grand finals rounded right off. There's the scoreboard. Now we wait in the centre for umpire Robinson. David Mackay was shepherded by Morris that time long before the ball was bounced, picked up by the brilliant Walsh, lost it, regained it, boots them into attack downfield. Here's a chance now for Barn. Misses an awkward one, picked up by Byrne. Michael Green standing in front of him as Byrne kicks out to Dixon. Dixon goes, punched away quickly by Morris. Morris onto his left foot, screws it back, and it's a magnificent kick right across the face of goal. Stewart's there in the danger man. Nicely picked up and booted down by Byrne. Across it goes Peter Jones above Roberts. Roberts got it there in front position. Jones in the long hand pass. Out wide it goes to Quirk. Quirk centre wing position, forced to a left footer. Across it goes to Jezelenko over his head. Taken by Burke. Good tackle, Jezza. I think it was too late. And Burke will take the free kick for holding the man. Francis Burke looked very proppy. Heavily bandaged right knee. Down it goes, easily marked, thank you, by Brian Good. Best first-year player of season 1972 for Richmond. He's in the premiership side today. Down it goes, Kevin Hall goes up with Barn. Barn got there first. Follows on very strongly, they dive on top of him. Chance for Byrne again. Byrne then drives looking for David Mackay. Mackay misses it. Well played Roberts out to Walsh. Walsh cleverly goes across to Morris. Morris then boots it down looking for Stewart. Stewart, O'Connell and Waite takes it very well. Waite a long left footer out looking for Quirk, and Quirk takes the mark. Missed it. Plays on. Gets a short one over Doole's head. Walsh has got the chance. Walsh been a very quiet player. Falls on top of it. Royce Hart still contesting. Picked up by Crowell. And Crowell boots a high one down to the 10-yard square. Green and Waite. Behind it, Stewart. Pushes it through for one behind.
Stewart in a lot of pain, Doug. He's propping on one leg. He can hardly walk. Look at him. He's given it everything, hasn't he? Ian Stewart, a triple Brownlow medalist. Just look at him in pain. Richmond 16-18 now to Carlton 12-14. There's Stewart again, and we're 25 and a half minutes into the final quarter.
Ball boots it downfield. A great mark by Sproul. Gee, he set the pattern for Richmond around attack early in the game, and he's carried it on with Bartlett in his final turn. Paul Sproul now should go for the big kick, and he's not outside his range either. is the true centre-half forward position. Torpedo punt kick, it's going to make the distance, there's no doubt about it, but it's well offline and just sneaks in from behind.
A long kick is balls, Brown. That was a
Very long kick.
good call for O'Merritt. He's played 60 games with the Bombers and was second in their best and fairest in 1970. So I guess it's not surprising that he's been such an acquisition.
It's 115 to 86, Doug.
Richmond have kicked 1-8 in this final quarter. If they'd been on the target, they would have had it all sewn up. Here comes the ball to Hart now. The brilliant Hart gets a hand pass. Out it goes to Wood. Wood lines up the goal with a nice shot, and it's pretty close, I think. I think it was Wood. Yes, it was, and it threw for behind again to Richmond. They've got it sewn up now, though. 16-20, 16-20. 115 points to the Blues, 12-14, 86. And we're about 26 and a half minutes into the final quarter.
Here's Quirk with the ball, dodges, he'll be caught, but still gets his kick nicely. Down it goes over Walsh's head. Francis Burke and Jeselenko fight for it. Jeselenko, with his great skill, gets a beautiful hand pass to Walls. Walls runs over it, the streamer's getting his name, and McGee's got the chance now, onto his left foot, and there's all Carlton there. Crane can't get an awkward one, they all don't talk to each other. Here's a chance for Crane again. Luckily for the Blues, Francis Burke falls back with it and can't hold it. Fowler's got the chance. Walsh is with him. Craig Davis is the man with it now. Davis on the boundary line will be tackled by Burke, and Burke kicked it out of his outstretched fingers. It's out of bounds, and there's the clock. 28 minutes.
Not long to go in the 1973 grand final between Richmond and Carlton, and the Tigers have it sewn up.
Brian Roberts.
Go in, the tap down goes to Chandler. Chandler out towards centre-half forward. Walsh over the back. Oh, a nice throw out of the pack there. Comes back to Walsh. He was grabbed. He could have got the free kick. He got a push in the back there, and he'll take it. No doubt that was Walsh's free kick. And what tremendous persistence Walsh has got.
He's played a magnificent second half. McKellar about to come on the ground for Richmond. Craig McKellar, the former South Australian, as we wait on a penalty to be paid here. And Walsh, who is a very, very tired player. You can imagine playing in this heat today, around about, 27 degrees Celsius, and it's been pretty tiring for the players.
Walsh, a long kick of the ball, but this one's a poor one off the side of the boot, and it's well marked by O'Connell. Stewart late on the scene there. O'Connell now flanks it out towards the centre wing player. In chips Wood of Richmond. He's a Tiger too, this fellow. Dummies around, gets the hand pass in towards Stewart or Sproul. Sproul breaks the tackle, handles it well. Hand pass overhead now towards Burke. Is it down on the half-forward line? It's Quirk chipping in for Carlton. He's tackled well by Hart. Gets it up towards Roberts, who just is too tired to do much with it. Coming through is Mackay. It comes back to Richmond and Walsh now. He's at half-forward. And a tired-looking kick by Walsh is almost marked by Dool. Dool plays on. Boots it now towards half-forward. Jeselenko all alone. And Jezza marks it. Plays on quickly. Looking for the lead coming from Walsh. But it's marked by Clay, who's been magnificent in this last quarter in defence for Richmond.
He's going to steady. His experience a telling factor. Gets the ball out here to Fowler. Can Fowler mark it? He does. He's a magnificent player. This fellow has beautiful judgment. Here he is beating the ball up towards Sheedy. Oh, look at Sheedy, the way he bumped Chandler away from the ball with courage. Sends it skimming forward. Out come the Richmond attackers. Michael Green's got it. He can hand pass. He does. Sends it out to Royce Hart. Hart's tackled. Going to be fired. From the players. There's Royce Hart, the skipper of Richmond, shaking hands with Dool as he goes past. And there's Royce Hart, the captain of the victorious Richmond side. And what a wonderful effort it was. A great personal effort by Hart. A champagne piece of football, vintage stuff. He's mercurial. He's the focal point of that Richmond attack. And he really played a captain's game today. No two ways about it. And Tom Hafey being cheered now by his supporters. There's Tom, a very elated man. Hafey, having coached Richmond now since when, Doug? 1966, has won for Richmond their third premiership. They won in 67, 69, and now they've won again in 1973 to take out their 8th